Alexander Isak's integration at Liverpool gathered pace as he completed his second training session at the AXA Training Centre ahead of the Premier League fixture against Burnley. The Swedish striker, who arrived to bolster the club's attacking options, has wasted no time in showing signs that he can adapt to the demands of Arne Slot's system. The session began with physical conditioning as Isak joined his teammates on the training bikes and gym work before moving on to the pitches. Slot's staff placed emphasis on sharpness and recovery, with a forward put through sprints, resistance drills, and agility routines to match the intensity required in the Premier League. His determination to keep up with the rigorous demands impressed coaches who were monitoring his readiness for match action. On the training ground, Isak was heavily involved in tactical exercises. Slot has been keen to instill his philosophy of quick ball circulation and pressing transitions, and the Swedish international looked comfortable within the setup. He was used in various roles across the attacking line, sometimes as the central striker and at other times drifting wide to combine with the midfield. His awareness of space and ability to link play added a new dynamic to the attacking drills. Finishing sessions saw Isak at his sharpest. He converted with both feet, executed first-time shots, and demonstrated composure under pressure. The quality of his movement inside the penalty area stood out, particularly in small-sided matches where he consistently found ways to create separation from defenders. Slot and his coaching team took note, with assistant coaches regularly applauding his contributions. Another key focus of the day was aerial work. Liverpool have often lacked a dominant figure in attacking set-piece situations, but Isak's height and timing offer a valuable option. He competed strongly in crossing drills and provided a different outlet for the team. Against a side like Burnley, who are known for their compact defensive lines, this trait could prove decisive. What was equally evident was the effort Isak is making off the ball. Slot's approach requires intensity in pressing, and the striker showed commitment in closing down defenders, intercepting passes, and tracking back when possession was lost. These traits are vital in earning the trust of a new manager, and Isak's application demonstrated his willingness to fit seamlessly into the squad's collective effort. Isak also spent significant time engaging with teammates during breaks, building relationships that will be essential moving forward. His interactions with Sulla, Van Dijk, and Robertson hinted at a smooth integration into the leadership core, while younger players also appeared comfortable around him. The atmosphere was one of encouragement, with Liverpool's established stars keen to help him settle quickly. As the Burnley clash draws closer, questions remain over his involvement. Alexander Isak stepped up his preparations at the AXA Training Centre with his second full training session as Liverpool gear up for their Premier League clash against Burnley. The Swedish striker, one of the most high-profile additions under Arne Slot, continues to adapt to the intensity and demands of his new team while showing flashes of the qualities that could soon make him a key figure at Anfield. The session opened with fitness routines as Slot's staff looked to fine-tune the physical levels of the squad. Isak joined teammates on conditioning drills, working through endurance exercises before shifting into high-intensity sprints. Slot's approach emphasizes stamina and sharp bursts of acceleration, and the striker looked eager to push himself in every run. His physical readiness is being closely monitored, with the aim of preparing him for the pace of English football. Once on the pitch, the tactical side of training took center stage. Isak was heavily involved in small-sided matches and positional drills, with Slot experimenting on how best to integrate him into Liverpool's attacking structure. The forward's ability to drop deep and connect with midfielders stood out, as did his sharp movement between defenders. His technical quality allowed him to slot seamlessly into combination play, giving midfielders and wingers another outlet in advanced positions. Isak's finishing was a major talking point. During attacking drills, he displayed the variety of his striking ability, low-driven efforts, precise headers, and quick one-touch finishes inside the box. His calmness in front of goal contrasted with the intensity of training, underlining the composure that has made him such a valuable signing. These moments offered an early glimpse of what he could deliver in competitive matches. Aerial work was another focus. Liverpool's staff used crossing routines and set-piece scenarios to exploit Isak's height, and he looked confident attacking the ball in the air. For a team that often relies on quick interchanges and fluid attacking patterns, his presence provides a fresh dimension that could prove decisive against teams like Burnley, who are known for their defensive organization. Off the ball, Isak impressed with his application. Slot's philosophy relies heavily on pressing from the front, and the striker threw himself into defensive drills, closing down defenders quickly and pressing with energy. This commitment earned praise from teammates and highlighted his willingness to adapt to the collective demands of the squad. Throughout the session, his interactions with senior players further showed how smoothly he is settling in. Conversations with Van Dijk, Sulla, and Robertson were frequent, while encouragement from the likes of Alisson and Curtis Jones suggested the group is embracing him quickly. For Slot, ensuring new signings feel part of the squad culture is just as important as their tactical integration, and Isak appears to be making that.